Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in 12 minutes doing the second of the second half loops and going for the coward achievement. Just like before, the second half loops can be worked on as soon as you get to the second half of the game. The halfway mark is going to be your first visit to the library. So just make sure you play through the game until you get to this point. They can be done in any order, and they are going to also be needed for the flower-related achievement. So make sure you keep that in mind. But once you get control of your character on the second half of the game, first thing you want to do on this loop is to grab the phone out of the closet. So make sure you do that. You are not going to use the phone, so just make sure you have it in your inventory. Very important. Then make sure you leave and then get through all the introduction stuff. Make sure you grab both mugs and then fill one or both with water. So just make sure you do that. Grab the one by the sofa and then the one on the kitchen counter, and then make sure you fill them with water at the sink or in the bathroom. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you arm the light switch. So head into the bathroom, go over to the light switch, make sure you turn the lights on, and then immediately turn them off. And then once the lights are off, we are going to head back into the living room, and then we're going to go into the bathroom. Close the door on your way in, and then open up the medicine cabinet to grab the sleeping pills out of it. And then we're going to do the thing where we mix the sleeping pills with a cup of water, and then we're going to get the spiked water, and then we're going to use this to drug the wife so she can fall asleep. If you are this far in the game, you should know how this works already. We are also going to need the watch, so make sure you head back to the medicine cabinet, use the house keys on the ventilation grid, and then grab the pocket watch out of the vent. This is also a very important yet easily missed step, so make sure you have both the pocket watch and the cell phone in your inventory before you set up the trap to knock the cop out. So this should all be very familiar, especially if you have made it this far in the game. Make sure you hand your wife the mug with the pills in it. Make sure you close the bathroom door. Make sure you open the front door. Make sure the bedroom door is also open. Easiest way to do that is to get in it before your wife, or if she went in before you, make sure you open it on your way out. Then once the setup's done, head into the closet and then close the closet door. Then you're going to wait until the cop shows up, and then once he does, he is going to head into the bedroom because it's the only door open. He's going to flip the switch and electrocute himself. Make sure you leave once he hits the floor, and then we're going to loot his body for all of his items. Now, what you want to do next, basically, is you want to make sure you handcuff him. So make sure you take one of the two sets of zip ties and make sure you use it on the cop. Once he is restrained, you are going to wait until he wakes up, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you talk to him. So you want to make sure he's in a state where he can be conscious and also escape our little trap right here. So he's going to come to, and then you want to make sure you talk to him. You want to make sure you pick Say You Are Innocent, so the topmost choice. Then after that, you are going to want to pick Okay, I'll do as you say to cooperate with him. And then eventually he's going to stand up and then free himself. Then make sure you talk to him again. You are basically going to give him the watch by picking I know where it is. You have to have the watch in your inventory in order to get this option. So make sure you take care of that. You hand him the watch, and then he's going to cut you a deal. He's going to tell you to go back into the living room and sit on the sofa. So make sure you do so. Then just sit on the sofa and then just wait it out. And then some stuff's going to happen in the other room. And then eventually he's going to come back out, and this is why we need the cell phone in our inventory. He's going to tell us to use the cell phone, and then basically what you want to do is want to make sure you play along. So once he comes out to confront us, make sure you give him your phone, and then he's going to give you some instructions that you need to listen to closely. So just keep playing along, and then once you get to the next bit, make sure you tell them your wife committed suicide, and then that should wrap things up. He's going to leave, and then you just want to stand still until the loop ends on its own. So make sure you don't do anything at this point. Make sure you don't leave out through the door, and just kill time until the reset happens. There's the achievement, Coward, for betraying your wife, 80 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.